elevate on them. My I see around me. Don't want me to live, they wanna ground. They tryna silence me. I got God on my side and all these legions that gon' ride for me. So I pray for my enemies. I pray, gotta pray for enemies. I pray, yeah. I gotta pray for my ops. Want me to fall so bad, they pulling out all the stops. All of the work to be done and they want me to stop. Fulfilling my destiny, I'm on my way to the top. Bad times revealing the fakes. You wasn't right from the start, you was always a snake. They can't me, got on my side and you know we protecting the saint. You thought you had upon me, now I'm feeling too great. Why they jealous of my got them wondering the price. Every prophet gotta shine. They don't want us looking nice. Now you wanna see us fail. We move in the spirit of Christ. They sold on sale. 30 shekels be the price. Yeah, I gotta pray for my ops. New slaps for the sheep and they man wanna drop. All out of work to be done and they want me to stop. Fulfilling my destiny, I'm on my way to the top. So much snakes I see around me. Don't want me to live, they wanna ground me. They tryna silence me. I got God on my side. These angels that'll ride. So I pray for my enemies. I pray, gotta pray for my enemies. I pray.
Get the kingdom, you can see it in my eyes. We got heathens watching, Edom plotting, demons in the skies. Evil prophet seeking prophet, preachers telling lies. We the ones they try to, but now we right back on the rise. Some people just ain't for you. Already had a little feeling that you weren't loyal. I was the one who had your back when they came for you. But now you switched your side and I just can't ignore it. Stay in the box and don't come around, cause we are not equal and we do not play with the ops. We holding it down, although you my people, I see you, we hating a lot. Seeking the queen, let you live to the straight side. Pray for the most, I to give you the drive, but you didn't stay with the route. Oh no, they ain't stopping the prophets. I'm taking my crown, I'm getting the kingdom, and there ain't no way you can stop it. They sending my name, they talking that shit. These niggas is so out of pocket. For real, and I pray for my enemies. Yeah, I'ma stick to the topic. Yeah. So much snakes I see around me. Don't want me to live, they want me. They try to silence me. I got God on my side and all these angels that'll ride. So I pray for my enemies. I pray. I pray for my enemies. I pray.
Ladies and gentlemen, there's the king. Sit down. 12 up.
You boys get hit. Swear on 10, I live for this shit. Gotta take heed, I pray don't slip. They watch, they plotting, I see through they sin. I told the streets, get talking and slit. He hold his neck, he's suffocating. I steady be flexing, they feeling so sick. I feel like a killer, the way I be lit.
Dream team when we step on the scene clean. All these haters, they really tryna be weak. I'm thinking how can it defeat me? If I'm strong on the low and they meet me. Jordan drop fire and BC. If you win on that, my name is Nimi. I get lit and I ain't gonna regret it. More power is about to get hit.
Don't look at my wrist. Oh, you gon' go blind, you taking a risk. I'm filthy rich. You know that I'm this now you pissed. I'm making them sick. I look for the ups, I had on my list. They cannot resist. He's trying to escape, but I give him the biz. The saints gon' sit on the throne. These dogs ain't getting no bone. They gon' bring me the diamonds and gold. I'm a floss cause I'm in my zone. The saints on the throne. These dogs ain't getting no bone. They gon' bring me the diamonds and gold. I'm a floss cause I'm in my zone.
Yo, man, what's up? Why they keep playing with the team? I don't know, man. They ain't know that we dream team? I guess not. Yo, stop playing. Stop, let them know.
My whip be a horse, no Rory. I'm switching the lanes, no Tory. So hot, just coming safari. I'm ice out like get the glory. My ops gon' bow before me. Talk shit, then it's gon' be gory. Road dogs pulled up with a big strap. Real killers so cold, like sorry. Me and BZ know we go way back. In the basement, whipping the playback. Mistakes I done pay for my sins though. Took L's, now I'm coming for payback. These guys better know I don't play that. That shit they talk, get traced back. Excalibur, look how I slay that. Like bad boy, take that, take that. For all you haters out there, I know you wanted me to fall, but Elohim got my back. And I'm strapped, and I'm strapped, and I'm
Wanna go to war, I'm with it. Got my garment fitted. I'm on the floor, I hit it. I'm an Israelite, they get it. Wanna go to war, I'm with it. Got my garment fitted. I'm on the floor, I hit it. I'm an Israelite, they get it. Ain't got time for no ifs. I'm waiting on Christ's return. God gon' stretch his big hand. On script, this place gon' burn. Y'all say bye to miss it. Israel, yeah, it's our turn. Watch your hand, no reach it. Dash heads with no concern. Y'all hit y'all roll when I hit my juice. I hit mine a little bit different. Instruction on nations, and I guarantee all these hitters gon' hit a run, or you gon' back out. Don't televise so you know we getting blacked out. Getting the same thing, something you should ask about. Now watch your chariot back out. You wanna go to war, I'm with it. Got my garment fitted. I'm on the floor, I hit it. I'm an Israelite, they get it. Wanna go to war, with it. Got my garment fitted. I'm on the floor, I hit it. I'm an Israelite, they get it. Whoa. Got my garment fitted. Whoa. If it's too much for you, I advise you to stay home, man. Go and grab you a hobby. Go, chemo, sabi, friends, check copies, spirit up. Got heroes and Bali. Wait. Why am I running back? I don't know. Man, it's a million ways I can flip that. Shouldn't be acting like that. I need that. Temptation, I don't need that. Really need feedback. Trying to get the kingdom, man. Tell me where the keys at. Let him Joseph, spit him like Moses. Oh, Pharaoh, leave. Moses, give him no roses. Osmosis, let me free. Hit me on the dollar, hit him with a collar. I went out father, you an imposter. Burn your cover, sending your raise to the Abba, running back. You can run or you going to the track out. Televised so you backed out. Give me ain't something you should ask about. And watch the chariot back out. If you're trying to go to war, I'm with it. Got my garment fitted. I'm on the floor, I hit it. I'm an Israelite, they get it. Wanna go to war, with it. Got my garment fitted. I'm on the floor, I hit it. I'm an Israelite, they get it. Whoa. Got my garment fitted. Whoa. I'm on the floor, I hit it. Whoa. I'm an Israelite, they get it.
T, you got it. The way of the world is not knowledge. You can't learn this wisdom in college. You better repent of your sins. You some friends, but endure to the end. Don't be sadists. So let me show you how to move, little buddy. I'ma teach you truth, everything new, little buddy. Don't listen to these pastors. They so fools, little buddy. You gon' see opposite, but stay cool, little buddy. This the truth. Just trust the process. If you're diligent, you will see progress. Holy Spirit enter in, you a prophet. Meditate day to see success. So you gotta make a. Let me show you how to. Yeah. So you wanna be a prophet? Know you need a guide. You say you wanna be a prophet? Well, you know you need guidance. Yeah. So you wanna be a prophet? Built for the ministry, fit for the battle. Go to war against the enemy. Gotta fight the sin with the same big energy. Heal them old wounds with the word, that's the remedy. Better call a doctor, really seek counsel. Goal number one, get a gate with a bouncer. Big black angel and it ain't no way around him. Late for the you don't wanna drown in. Hot day on the brain, then you change house and reform your ways. Stand up like a man, give it all you can.
Shalom. I'm Bishop Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ, and today I'd like to present a sit-down discussion with the Jewish community. There's a lot of controversy. There's much hatred that you have towards us. We're the prophets of the one true God. So what we'd like to do is sit down with several of your leading Jewish personalities. The rest of you just stand back, move out the way. We want to sit down with Yitzhak, who call black people monkeys. He's number one.
לא הכל כושים מברכים, אלא צריך שיהיה כושי שאבא שלו ואימא שלו לבנים, איפה אתה תדע? אם אתה יודע, בפעם שאתה יודע, ואתה יצא להם בן קוף, יצא להם בן ככה.
Number two, we like to sit down with Jonathan Green Black of the Anti-Defamation League. You have so much to say on the Breakfast Club in alluding that we have shot and murdered people in New Jersey. We want to sit down and discuss with you to produce your cause.
And look, they're entitled to their beliefs until that justifies shooting people with pellet guns on Staten Island. Or like, this is December. 3 years ago, December 2019, 2 black Hebrew Israelites went into a kosher supermarket in Jersey City and killed 3 people because they said they weren't real Jews.
Wow.
Shot them cold dead in a kosher supermarket.
Prove what those lies you said. We want to sit down with the SPLC, Margaret Wang, and Beeson. You also pushed the lie. We have murdered people in New Jersey, so forth and so on. We want to sit down with Howard Core and Lillian. Also, that latest group, the Canary Mission. We want to sit down with Adam Milstein and Howard D. Sterling.
When Tony asked about Canary Mission.
Who are the people involved with them?
It's him. It's him.
Adam Milstein.
Yeah, I don't know who he hired to oversee it. Adam Milstein, he's the guy who funds it.
We need to expose the fact that they're anti everything we believe in. We need to put them on the right.
So Adam Milstein, he funds the Israel Project and he's funding the Canary Mission. So.
Yeah, which is interesting because it makes it seem as part of it, but we're not.
We'd like to sit down with all of you. If all one for all and all for one, how are we going to do it? But we will sit down with you. So don't say we're running from you, we're trying to evade you. We're not. Okay? Reach us, call us at 1-855-484-4842, extension 7023. Or by email, israel@israelunite.org. Scripture say, if at all possible, be at peace with all men. And we endeavor to do. So, Jewish community, have a sit down with us. Let's have an open discussion publicly. All right? Shalom.
Shalom, 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 Israel. Most High Christ bless. Hey, are we good? Are we on? What's up? Wagwan. Oh, damn! Hey, man, there's some nice shirts y'all got on, man. There's some nice shirts y'all got on, bro. You can't see the top of the title, but it's gonna be. We getting there, man. We are getting there. We trying, you know. We trying to be like the best of the best, you know. PSR, you know what I'm saying? FCN, you know. Power Hour, you know what I'm saying? We trying. We gonna get it right. Little by little, we gonna get it right. All praise to the Most High. You tuned in to the Natives Hour. I'm Captain Gaddy to my left.
Officer Jonah.
To my right.
Soldier Yokanan.
What's your name, bro?
Soldier Yokanan.
Hey, turn the brothers up. Turn them up. What's your name, bro?
Soldier Yokanan.
Oh. All praises, bro. All praise to the Most High. Hey, man. We got a few topics tonight that we definitely need to deal with, all right? Bring it out. It involves the so-called Hispanics, Native American Indians. You are the Israelites according to the Bible. That's who right. You are. That's who you be. God don't call you Cuban. God don't call you Puerto Rico. God don't call you Dominican Republic. Mexican. Bring it out. God don't call you Navajo. God don't call you Apache. Say you the Cherokee, Seminole. God say you are the biblical Israelites according to the Bible.
That's right.
Get Hosea 1 and 10 real quick. Get Hosea 1 verse 10. Can you turn us up, please?
The book of Hosea, chapter 1 and verse 10.
You see how powerful that brother sounds? See, that's what we need. We need powerful light-skinned brothers to talk on the show. We need powerful. Hey, if you light-skinned, you got to talk powerful. Y'all can out. Bring it out.
Yes, sir.
You can't be no, what's the dude name? Pee Wee Herwin. You can't talk like that. You got to talk with some power.
That's right.
That's the talk, y'all can not. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, officer. Go ahead.
Hosea chapter 1 and verse 10.
Come on.
Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
The number of the children of Israel should be as the sand of the sea. Hey, we could barely see Jonah on the film. Can we see Jonah? He's good? Oh, well, on my end, I can only see his side of his body. No, y'all can pretty. Come on, scoot over a little bit, man. We trying, y'all. We trying, man. We gonna get it right.
Bruh.
We gonna get it right. Go ahead, bro. Read it again.
Hosea chapter 1 and verse 10.
Come on.
Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
Come on.
Which cannot be measured nor numbered.
God said the number of the children of Israel can't be measured or numbered. That lets you know we don't die. We just multiply. You see a lot of Northern Kingdom. What's the stigma on Northern Kingdom women? Do y'all know?
Bring it out. Yeah, we can have a lot of kids.
You get a lot of kids.
Lots. You see 5, 6.
What you trying to say, bro?
Right.
Hey, but God, we the sand of the sea, right? Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said unto them, ye are not my people.
How was it said unto the so-called Hispanics and Native Indians that they are not God's people? Hold that. Go to Deuteronomy. Yep, Deuteronomy 28. Because God said, in a place you're going to be called not my people. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37.
Bring it out.
And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a word,
and a byword
among all nations.
Get Isaiah 65 and 15. God said he's going to become a byword amongst all nations. A byword is the word Mexican. It's Native American. It's the word Hispanic. It's a byword. Latino. Latinx. Say it on the mic.
Oh, yeah, they coming up with new stuff every decade. Just like with Judah, now they got Latinx to respect gender, I guess.
Right. I don't even know what that means. Latinx, right. I guess they don't want to say Latino or Latino.
Right, because that's feminine.
Right.
They trying to cut that
They're
out.
trying to just say we're all one gender. No matter if you have ovaries or not, you're one gender. Hey, and we're going to get into that a little later. We're going to get into that one gender crap. The LGBTQ, ABCDEFG, HIJKLMNOP. We're going to get to that crap. Go ahead, officer. Go ahead, Soldier. What you going to say?
I was gonna say that a lot of Spanish people, you know, they now they feel more accepted because you know, they have now laws that they accept them more, and they, you know, you can say anything about that.
Yeah, that's how it is. And they just made some laws that's getting everybody raw. A lot of states have passed laws regarding anti-LGBTQ laws that's getting everybody panties in a bunch. And we're going to touch that too. Go back. Yeah.
Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15.
Come on.
And ye shall leave your name for a curse.
God said we were going to leave our name for a curse. Go ahead.
Unto my chosen.
Unto the chosen, you so-called Hispanics, you so-called blacks, you Native American Indians. You are God's people. Come on.
That's right. For the Lord shall slay thee.
The Lord God shall slay us. How? Slavery, captivity, oppression. Come on.
And call his servants.
And call his what?
His servants.
His servants.
By a name.
You got to ask yourself, if you can trace your name back to thousands and thousands of years, are you a servant of God? Do these prophecies fit you? Because Chinese, the Yin Yang dynasty, the Ling Lang dynasty, you can trace that thing back.
Yeah.
You got last names Johnson. You can trace that name back to a white man. What's some more last names? Garcia, Flores,
Hernandez.
What is it? Rodriguez, Benavides, Sanchez. You can trace all these names back to captivity.
Come on,
to the
man.
conquistadors and the Spaniards. So God said he was going to call his servants by another name. Get Hosea 1. Go back to Hosea 1 and read verse 10 again. Because remember, the point was that it was going to be said unto them in a place that they are not God's people. Go ahead.
Hosea 1 verse 10. The number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea.
Come on.
Which cannot be measured nor numbered.
Read.
And it shall come to pass that in the place,
mean a very specific location. Come on.
It was said unto them.
It was said unto them.
Ye are not my people.
How was it said that you are not people? Because our nations were changed. Our nationalities became curses upon us. That's how we know that we are God's people. Because in this place, America, South America, Canada, hey, I'm going to tell y'all something. Canada is one of the most racist, what is that, a continent? Country. The most racist countries on the face of the planet. Hey, watch this. I'll tell y'all what they're doing to Gad out there in Canada. When Gad get in trouble, the police officers will grab them, put them in handcuffs, take them 200 miles away. During the wintertime, you know in Canada get like negative 40, get like negative 40, negative 50.
Yeah.
And they would script them, take their shoes, their socks, their clothes, script them, and throw them out in the snow.
I hate it here.
And tell them good luck. They don't even take them to jail during the wintertime. They take them to a faraway place that they don't know, strip them of their clothing, strip them of their shoes and their socks, of their belongings, and out the car. Say, hey, find your way home.
It's reminiscent of the Trail of Tears. It's like they're trying to duplicate that.
That's exactly. It's so much hatred towards our brothers and sisters in Canada. And it's been pushed under the rug because when you think of Canada, everybody think of, oh, everyone's so lolly and golly. Everyone's so soft and nice and sweet and mapley-like.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Spent some time in Washington, actually. And that was the stereotype of like the so-called white people in Canada.
Yeah.
It's like a stereotype of even the harsh racism of America. Canada, the white people cool.
Right, everybody
that's
nice.
The stigma.
Oh, nah, dog.
But Canada is one of the most racist places you can be at, man. They are racist as hell. What you got to say?
Come on,
but
man.
nobody say anything about that.
Yeah.
There's no news about
there's no
people
news.
being abused.
Hey, remember when those boarding schools corpse start popping up? These what's it called? Kamloops Institutes. That thing got dismissed very quickly. Tell you that. We don't hear about it no more. Nobody talks about it. That's because they know, man. And watch this. The majority of is in Canada. In Canada, on the west side alone, when you talk about Edmonton, Alberta, Saskatchewan, when you talk about these places, they have over thousands of reservations. And a majority of these places you cannot get into. A lot of these places you got to fly into with a private plane. You don't have roadways into these places. You have to fly into with a private plane. Damn. They don't have roadways.
That means something going on that's fishy.
Something going on
them reservations.
Something's going on.
We experienced that.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and explain it, bro.
We were stopped. You know, they firmly dis that stereotype of Esau being so-called cool up there because they intercepted our car, didn't even let us on the reservation.
The hell?
You know?
Hey, but you know, that's how you know they watching. They watching. But guess what? You do to stop this, man. You already lost. The fight has already been won. All we got to do is be faithful and do it to the end. Continue to do the work. Wake our brothers and sisters up.
That's right.
Because you ain't no doggone Hispanic, man. You ain't no Canadian.
That's right.
You ain't no First Nation. They like First Nation. Like that means something royalty when it's actually a curse. First Nation that was conquered by the most damnable people on the face of the planet. The so-called white man. Read it out. Then we're going to get into the articles.
Yes, sir. Hosea chapter 1, verse 10. Yet the number of the children of Israel shall be as the sand of the sea, which cannot be measured nor numbered. And it shall come to pass that in the place where it was said to them, ye are not my people.
In America, in South America, in Canada, come on.
There.
That means that same place. Read.
It shall be said unto them.
It shall be said unto them.
Ye are the sons of the living God.
You are the Israelites. It's said in that same place where they told you was nothing, you was a spick, you was a redskin, you was a wetback, when they told you was a when they told you was a Haitian, when they told you, you know what I'm saying, you was a guy here on the banana boat.
Illegal.
When they told you was nothing but a drunk. God said, in this same place, you're going to be told that you are the greatest people on this earth. You are the Israelites.
That's right.
That's who you are. That's who you be. Verse 11.
Verse 11. Then shall the children of Judah
come on,
and the children of Israel,
the children of the so-called blacks, so-called African Americans, Haitians, West Indies, come on,
and the children of Israel,
called Spanish, Native American Indians,
be gathered together and appoint themselves one head.
See, that's the end game. The end game is that we all gonna come together, and we ain't coming together with all gonna Edomites. We no white man. We ain't coming together with no China man. We coming together as Israel.
That's right.
That's what we're doing. We coming together as God's chosen people. Read.
And they shall come up out of the land.
It says, and appoint one head. That's Christ. Jesus the Christ, the black Messiah. Come on.
And they shall come up out of the land. For great shall be the day of Jezreel.
Great shall be the day of our deliverance. All right, let's get our first, because today's topic is called Medicaid fraud, murder, and more. Medicaid fraud, murder, and more. Let's play that first video.
Massive Medicaid fraud scandal involving more than 100 providers, costing Arizona taxpayers potentially hundreds of millions of dollars.
ABC 15 political reporter Mark Phillips breaking down the major announcement from Governor Katie Hobbs and Attorney General Chris Mays.
Across Arizona's Indian reservations, people started going missing. The son of a constituent of State Representative May Peshlikai was one of them.
He was picked up at the local grocery store at the parking lot, and he was down here in Phoenix.
Turns out the young man is one of potentially thousands of vulnerable Native Americans taken off the reservation, driven to Phoenix with promises of food, shelter, and treatment for their substance abuse.
We have credible reason to believe have defrauded the state's Medicaid program of hundreds of millions of dollars.
Governor Hobbs and Attorney General Chris Mays announced the state suspended payments to more than 100 healthcare providers, all of them accused of billing Arizona's healthcare cost containment system, or access.
You see that? Hold up, go back a little bit. Tell you, man, they all in this on this thing. They all in it on this thing, man. Go back a little bit more. Yeah, go ahead. That's good.
Announced the state suspended payments to more than 100 healthcare providers, all of them accused.
It says the state has suspended payments for more than 100 healthcare providers.
What?
I'm telling you, there's some crazy stuff going on here, man. Go ahead.
Of billing Arizona's healthcare cost containment system, or access, for services that were grossly misrepresented or never rendered.
In one case, we discovered that Access had been billed for more than 13 hours a day for alcohol rehabilitation services to a 4-year-old.
Stop! They said it was billing the rehab, was billing the state.
Damn!
The alcohol rehab billing the state for a little girl that was 4 years old.
That nigga's tripping.
So they saying they treated this 4-year-old girl with alcohol rehabilitation 13 hours a day, and they need their money. What's going on here? Somebody lying. Something's going on.
I hate it here.
It's crazy because it's a shame that they put people in the predicament of needing to cope with drugs and alcohol. Not that we condoning that, but then come in the same breath and act like they helping them.
Right.
God is not going to hold you guilty.
So what they're doing is they making money off of our sin. That's what they're doing.
Yep.
They found a way to make a profit off of our demise.
Halfway.
That's what they did.
Yeah.
Because remember, earlier, a few many shows ago, we went into how the Jewish man was responsible for giving Gad alcohol. The Jewish man was responsible for making sure Gad is drunk and out of his sober state of mind.
Damn!
That's a fact. And we can get that. That's a fact. But now what they're doing is they're making a profit off of Gad in a whole nother way.
Come on, man.
It's crazy, Cap. Just when we think, like, cause we see, a lot of missing persons in the reservations, and we chalk it up to sex trafficking.
Right.
Just when we think, okay, they doing it for that.
Right.
A whole nother world pop up.
Right, a whole nother method.
Why these kids going missing? Medicaid.
Wait a minute. Hold up. So you kidnapping kids to get a check from Medicaid? That's some crazy stuff, man. That's crazy. Hey, that's what I said. They are capitalizing off of our demise. Because they know don't nobody give a damn.
Right.
They know, and the reason why America now want to jump on, like, oh, something's up.
Come on now,
Because
dog.
too many people know about it. Now is money involved. Now it's like, oh, wait a minute. We are losing millions of dollars, supposedly. We need to also not only prosecute those that we hired, but also we need our money back.
Halfway.
So, yeah, we paid you to do a job, but now that your job is done, we going to turn the hand and be like, oh, I didn't pay you.
Wait a minute.
Matter of fact, you going to jail, and I want my money back.
Wait
That's
a
like me
minute.
selling crack to you. Let me sell crack to you, and then calling the police on you
crack, don't you?
because you got crack.
You smoke
I
crack,
just
don't
sold you
you?
the crack. Right.
Wait till you get crack.
Right. So I'm gonna wait till you smoke. Yeah, man. It's going to test that out.
You smoke crack, don't you?
In the meantime, I'm calling the police like, hey, this dude over here smoking crack. And not only that, but now I want you locked up.
That's a curse.
That's a curse, man. That's what they do. They capitalize. They capitalize off of our demise. That's what they do. Yeah, I'm gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going. We got a lot to go through. Go ahead.
The alleged fraud began during the Ducey administration, according to Attorney General Mays. Despite warnings from Access's Inspector General, the level of questionable billings grew exponentially from $53 million in 2019 to $660.
Stop! Run it back a little bit. Run it back a little bit. For all you Medicaid folk out there.
Questionable billings grew exponentially.
Hold on,
from
run it back. Come on,
53
y'all.
million
Run it back. Thank you.
World.
The alleged fraud began during the Ducey administration, according to Attorney General Mays. Despite warnings from Access's Inspector General, the level of questionable billings grew exponentially from $53 million in 2019 to $668 million in 2022.
The director of Access under Governor Ducey did nothing to stop the money flow.
The Attorney General.
That means people is getting paid.
What?
People in the government is getting paid because of this scandal. And it all evolves around GAD, the so-called Native American Indians. It all evolves around the demise, the sinful activity that we are in. That was late, but all praises. You drop bombs like you Northern Kingdom. But all praises. You Northern Kingdom?
Come on, man.
I know he light skinned, but that don't mean he Northern Kingdom.
Come on now, dog.
Yeah, let's get that Judith 5 real quick. Judith 5 and 20. Judith 5 and 20, because, a lot of our people, we are an astonishment of heart, meaning we have been going through these things for a long time, and nobody has answers. Nobody has the root cause of why these things are happening to us.
Right.
So let's get that real quick.
I got you.
Yes, sir.
Judith 5, verse 20. Bring it out. Now therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error in this people.
So this is another nation. This is another nation speaking about the children of Israel, which you so-called Native Americans are, which you so-called Latinos are. Another nation of people is speaking about our people. He's observing us. He's seeing where our power is. Go ahead.
And they sin against their God.
He says if we sin, if we keep breaking God's laws, if we keep getting drunk, we keep getting high. Read.
Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
Meaning, let us think about all the ways that we can capitalize off of them staying in sin, off of them continuing to break God's laws.
Hey, that's a bomb, bro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Y'all, come on. Tighten up, bro. Come on, man.
And Esau is seeing this. Esau is seeing this.
Yep.
So just to make it quick, our power is in keeping God's laws, coming back to our God. That's it.
Hey, finish that. It says, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
Right. We shall overcome them by putting alcohol, and they're going to take it. We shall overcome them by putting promiscuity, and they women going to eat it up.
Right.
Because there's no fathers there.
Yep.
They will overcome us by continuing to keep us in a dead state.
Hey, look up y'all ain't got to cut the bomb short. Y'all like killing the effect. Look up the word ruin. I need a Judite brother on the bombs. I need your side on the bombs or something. I don't know. That brother Judah. That brother is Judah of the Jew. That brother eat raccoon when he was little. And squirrel, everything. Go down. Go down. Yep. Yeah. Ruin 2 of 2 now.
Definition of ruin. Which one?
Just read them all.
The state of being ruined.
Go ahead.
Archaic, except in plural. The remains of something destroyed.
The remains of something destroyed.
A ruined building, person, or object.
Go ahead.
The action.
The action
of destroying.
Of destroying.
Laying waste.
Laying waste.
Or wrecking.
Damn. Yeah, go ahead. Read them all.
Physical, moral, economic, or social collapse.
Damn! It said physical, moral. What does that mean? That means we was not be keeping the laws of God.
Damn.
That would have said, let it be their ruin. That's why you see sin is so, is free access to sin.
That's a cold
Everywhere you go.
precept.
Everywhere you go, we have been destroyed morally, physically, economically. That's why, you know, we go to the reservations, they telling us they got to pay $12 for a gallon of milk.
Yeah.
For a doggone loaf of Wonder Bread, they paying $10, $8.
House wait.
No jobs. No health care. No help. Social collapse. Damn, that's heavy right there. That's heavy right there. Read the next one. 5.
A cause of destruction.
Destroyed. Go back and let's read that verse 20 again real quick. Yep.
Judith chapter 5 and verse 20.
Bring it out.
Now therefore, my Lord and governor, if there be any error in this people, and they sin against their God.
This is what sin comes with. Go ahead.
Let us consider that this shall be their ruin.
Sinning is going to be the Israelites' ruin. Go back to the definition. And the other nations knew this. This is another nation speaking about us. It says, when they sin against their God, they will be ruined. They will be destroyed physically, morally, economically, and a social complete collapse. The remains of something destroyed, damaged, injured. This is what the nations know.
Just to touch on even the physical part.
Right.
You know, you wonder why a lot of our so-called Native American brothers and sisters is obese.
Yep.
And then you go to where our brothers and sisters living at, and they getting their food from the gas station.
From the gas station. I always wondered why the poorest people is the fattest people on the. I don't understand that. In America, everybody that's living in the hood is fat.
Yeah.
Right. Junk food. Sweets all day. McDonald's every day. Buying the kids, your kids prefer chicken nuggets over a home-cooked meal. Right, don't drink water, but drink juice. Drink soda all day.
Little to no access for fruit.
Right, no fruit, no nothing. But that's crazy because we got access to it. We just don't have the knowledge about it.
The hell is this?
We don't have the knowledge about it. We got access to the fruit and vegetables. Hell, when you go to the store, what you see first? Fruit and vegetables. But we have been so conditioned to just walk right past it, to go straight to the cereal aisle and get Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Everybody cut. Everybody cut.
Go ahead.
Cop them because it's cheaper.
But that's the thing. It's actually not cheaper. That's what I'm trying to say. Buying fruits and vegetables is cheap to do.
Yes.
You can get a whole bag of apples for $2. You can get bananas for $1, $2. You can get salads. You can get 3 things of salads that'll last you a week and only spend $7.
Come on,
But you will spend all this money on what they call TV dinners for one day. You spending $10 at McDonald's for one day per day. Yeah. You'll go to Five Guys. You go to Chick-fil-A. You'll go to Wendy's. You'll go to all these fast food places, thinking that you saving money, but you actually
Wait a minute. What?
You actually not. It's just being lazy, and we just giving in to our lust, which is fast food that tastes good because it got all types of GMOs and baby meat. Damn. Oh, see, y'all about to make me change this show up, man. Y'all about to make me change this show up, man. Don't nobody want to stay home and cook. That's why you see women in today's world, what they say, I ain't cooking for no man.
I don't like to cook.
I don't like to cook. That's because they have been so programmed that, hey, you want something to eat? I got you.
Come on now,
What you want from McDonald's? Yeah. We gonna let Ronald cook your burger.
I hate it here.
That's mixed with all the missing people meat in it.
Damn.
That's why nobody want to cook. I know I just changed this up. It's gonna be all right. Somebody need to hear that. Start cooking. Cook your own food, man. But back to the definition. Physically, physically destroyed. You know, all that stuff. Like you said, go to the food, go to what we drink, go to the medicine. Let me tell you, the white man's the devil, man. The white man will tell you, you will go to the doctor. You go to the doctor because you about to die. Bring it out. You about to have a heart attack. Something wrong, doc. Something wrong. I can't breathe. My heart is heavy. My chest is a lot of pressure. I'm sweating. The doctor will say, okay, let's run some labs on him. All right, let's run some labs. They get the lab back and they say, oh well, your blood is showing that you something's going on with your heart, but it's not enough for us to do anything about it. So Esau, let me tell you what Esau do. Esau will wait till your ass have a full-blown heart attack. Damn. Before they start doing something. Why? It's all about money. It's all about money. If they treat you before that heart attack happens, it's less money. I can let the heart attack happen and then treat you then. That means if you die, I get more money. Or if I save you, I still get more money.
The hell is this?
And then I'm going to say, yeah, man, just, everything's all right. I put a stent in your arteries. Everything's going to be all right. Here's some medication for you.
Don't worry about your diet.
Don't worry about your diet.
I'm not even going to talk about that.
Just exercise a little bit. Just change your diet.
Damn.
It's okay. Just change your diet a little bit. Here's some medication for you. Just stay on this medication for the next 10 years of your life. Stay on this medication, and you should be okay. How do you feel?
What in the hell?
I feel good, Doc. See, Esau give you that, what's the word? That short-lived ease. That temporary relief. And what they do, they mask it with help. Instead of saying, stop eating pork. 1 meal a day. Yeah. Esau won't tell you that. Esau will say, don't worry, here's some pills for your blood pressure, some pills for your cholesterol, some pills for your, here's a blood thinner. Oh, got to take care of your thyroid now. Because these pills that I'm giving you is going to mess up your thyroid, so now I'm going to give you thyroid medication.
Come on, man.
Also, the thyroid going to mess. Now you might get a chance of getting gout, so I'm going to give you this medication. All this stuff. Oh, see, now your liver going to be messed up because now you're taking all this medication. Now you got to flush your liver out, so I'm going to give you this medication for your liver. Then they're going to be, right, then I'm going to give you side effects warning, but don't worry. Don't worry. Everything's going to be all right. That's it.
What in the hell?
But that comes from sin. All this is ruin. All this is ruin, man. That's that physical ruin. If they sin against their God, it shall be their ruin. We die because we sin. We fat because we sin. I'm gonna tell you
Right.
straight. We fat because we sin, man.
Because leaving the doctor hearing that, you're going to be comfortable continuing to eat whatever you want.
There you go. Yep. I eat what I do what I want.
Right. Take a pill.
I eat what I want. Go ahead, Susan.
Captain, and then they give you Christianity for the spiritual.
Damn. They said, don't worry, God loves you anyway.
Yeah.
God loves you 500 pounds. If you did die, you're going to be all right with God. Jesus going to take you on home to glory.
All you got to believe.
You may not fit in your casket, but Jesus going to take you on home to glory. No, people say, I'd rather die fat and happy. Don't understand.
Damn.
You don't die fat and happy when you have a heart attack. You die in pain. You die scared.
The hell is this?
Oh, damn, I got a heart attack. Oh. Can't move. That ain't no doggone love. That ain't no joy. Die of doggone diabetes, they chop you up one piece at a time. Chop your foot, your ankle, your calf, your knee, your hip. Next thing you know, you're dead. All this because of our ruin. Go back to the video. We ain't gonna get through this, y'all. Go back to the video.
Journal says 45 indictments have been returned and more than $75 million has been seized or recovered. Earlier this month, the Attorney General's office sent target letters to more than 100 companies, letting them know they are subjects in a criminal investigation. Mark Phillips, ABC 15, Arizona.
Yeah, go to the next one. What's up, officer? What you got?
Nah, me and the soldier was talking. You want to bring out the part about the taxpayers? Why they even put it on the news?
Oh yeah, Captain. I was talking to...
Come on, man. You're supposed to bring this stuff
yeah,
out.
I was talking to the officer about, like, the only reason why they bring it up is because they was paying a lot of money. They was losing money. Yeah. They didn't care about God.
Right. Because they mentioned... It was only because the taxpayers was complaining.
Right.
Like our
Right.
dollars
Where's our money going?
right. Our dollars is we losing our dollars more and more.
Yep.
They wasn't even concerned with
Yeah,
gas. They
that's
weren't
true.
concerned with the natives.
Hey, that's heavy.
Come on, man.
That's heavy.
That's the
bro.
reason it's on the news.
That's heavy. So they not putting it on the news. Damn, that's heavy. So they not putting it on the news to promote what's it called? To promote publicity. To promote publicity that got going through hell. They promoting that we losing money because somebody's scamming the government. It was an outcry from the citizens because we losing tax money. We don't give a damn about God being drunk. We don't give a damn about these Native Americans being drunk, going missing. We don't give a damn. Keep doing it.
Damn.
Just leave my money out of it. That's what they said. Keep kidnapping them. Just don't do it on my money.
I hate it here.
Just don't do it on my dime. And you going to be all right. Play the next video.
The state of Arizona is cracking down on an alleged Medicare fraud scheme taking advantage of vulnerable Native Americans. Governor Katie Hobbs announcing a new action to stop fraud and abuse just months after Fox 10's investigative series called Preying on a People. Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum joins us live from the Capitol tonight with the latest. Justin.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Go back. Play it. Play it right there. Yep.
An alleged Medicare fraud scheme taking advantage of vulnerable Native Americans. Governor Katie Hobbs announcing a new action to stop fraud and abuse just months after Fox 10's investigative series called Preying on a People.
Stop. Preying on a people. I like how the white man promotes preying on a people like they didn't prey on a people when they came to the shores of Arsareth. Bring it out. Like they didn't prey on Gad when they came over here. Bring it out. Basically what they're saying is, listen, niggas and Redskins, I'm the only one that's able to whoop your ass. Anybody else whoop your ass, it's a problem.
Damn.
I'm the only one able to extort you. I'm the only one able to rob you. I'm the only one able to kill you. I'm the only one able, nigga.
What in the hell?
That's some crazy stuff.
Sunning us.
That's exactly what it is.
For years.
For years. They made a sicko preying on the people. Like they haven't done this for centuries. They've been preying on God and Hispanics, blacks. They've been preying on all Israel for centuries. But nobody gives a damn when they do it. Damn. Now when they losing money, now they want to make it seem like they standing up for God.
Come on now, dog.
As soon as they find a way to lower that tax money coming out,
oh, they good.
But continuing to destroy God, they're going to go right ahead and do it.
Yeah, they're going to do it.
And everybody going to go back to sleep.
Yep. Go ahead, bro. Play it.
Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum joins us live from the Capitol tonight with the latest. Justin.
And today, Christina, Governor Hobbs was backed by the state's attorney general, several indigenous leaders, and the director of Access, the agency responsible for paying out what the Office of the Inspector General calls significant increases in billing for outpatient behavioral health services to alleged criminal enterprises targeting Native Americans. Governor Katie Hobbs calling out more than 100 registered providers of Medicaid services
that we have credible reason to believe have defrauded the state's Medicaid program of hundreds of millions of dollars.
The official warning months after the FBI announced its investigation into whether some sober living homes and group homes are involved in fraudulent billing practices.
I believe the state of Arizona owes our tribal nations an apology.
A scheme of human trafficking and healthcare fraud.
An apology.
Some indigenous leaders call
an apology.
What? People still fall for that?
Yeah, they do.
That is powerful niggardry.
That's still good enough. That's still good enough. Just apologize. You owe the nation an apology. What about giving their lands back?
Yeah.
What about giving their oil back? What about giving their gold back? What about giving their children back that you stole?
The hell is this?
And made them assimilate. What about giving them back? What about giving their names back?
Bring
their
it out.
heritage back, their language back, their culture, their clothing. What about giving all that back? Don't nobody want no damn sorry from you, white woman.
Right.
But don't worry, the day is coming.
Right.
The day is coming where won't be no more sorries, won't be no more treaties, won't be nothing you can do or say to stop this ass whooping.
Bring it out.
Nothing you can say or do, man. Go ahead.
Calling it white van syndrome, saying their people are enticed, picked up in vehicles, and allegedly left unsupervised in valley homes and neighborhoods to use alcohol and drugs.
Go back. White van, yeah, go back, yeah.
Van syndrome,
Go
saying
back.
their people are enticed.
Just click the 10 seconds. There you go. Come on, y'all, play it.
Our tribal nations an apology.
A scheme of human trafficking and healthcare fraud. Some indigenous leaders calling it white van syndrome.
White
saying their
van
people are
syndrome. Damn! Esau's the devil, man.
Damn!
White van syndrome. So it's this white van. Mysterious white van going around picking up only Native Americans. Only!
Amazing.
And it's white. Come on. Hey, you'd be surprised. It's actually, watch this. It ain't white people driving it.
Hey, Cap. That's like when you pull in the drive-through and people play pranks.
Yeah.
And it ain't nobody in the driver's seat.
Right, yep.
That's how they try to make you see.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
Crazy.
Hey, Playo, is this the video of that show?
Picked up in vehicles and allegedly left unsupervised in valley homes
it
and
ain't white people that's
neighborhoods
driving
to use alcohol and drugs.
They're ODing from fentanyl, and I'll just quickly share my story. We were at a missing and murdered indigenous MMIWP in December. My phone kept going off. And during the meeting, we were in for 4 hours, and I didn't recognize the number, and it was my niece. She was calling because her sister was missing, and we got word that she might have deceased in a sober living home in Glendale. It took us 2 days to find her because what they're also doing is taking them straight to the mortuary instead of the coroner.
Damn.
I asked attorney.
They said we gotta hurry and put these mother in the ground.
Damn.
Because the coroner gonna make it public record on how they died. So that means they murdering them. That's what that means. That means they're murdering them. They're dying. Go ahead.
No investigation.
Nothing.
Nothing. Just.
Yep. Soon as he drop dead, take him to the morgue. Don't take him to the coroner.
The hell is this?
Take him right to the morgue. Man, that's some evil stuff, man. That's some evil, evil stuff. You got a scripture? I see you looking.
I'm all in Deuteronomy 28.
Yeah, for real. I mean, we read the
All
whole
of them.
chapter. Go ahead.
General Chris Mays if she will hold those responsible for people dying accountable. She says she will prosecute to the fullest extent of the law.
If we have evidence
That means
where individual operators of these facilities are negligent for people dying. We've also heard reports of rapes that have occurred inside these homes. This is tragic.
The FBI told Fox 10 it's believed unlicensed facilities get kickback money from licensed homes that bill access.
We have suspended payments to approximately 100 Medicaid providers based on credible allegations of fraud.
Carmen Heredia, appointed by the governor as the director of the Arizona Healthcare Cost Containment System last December.
Access also needs to be held accountable for allowing this to happen for the last 3 years.
Damn, the last 3 years. So this been happening. That's why it went from 50 million to 500 million in 3 years.
3 years. 10 times.
Bruh. Damn. So this thing has been going on for 3 freaking years, man. Go ahead, let it play.
And Attorney General Mays says the AG's office has indicted more than 40 people, seized and recovered about $75 million over the last few years. Access is also doing an internal audit to really assess how much financial damage has been done. And there's also a fraud hotline for tips. For more information on that, head to fox10phoenix.com. Live at the state capitol, Justin Lum, Fox 10 News.
Hey, go to Deuteronomy 28. Go to Deuteronomy 28, man. I'm telling you, man, we are, man, goodness gracious. Go to Deuteronomy 28. Yeah, go to read that.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 25.
Bring it out.
The Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies.
God said we're going to be smitten before our enemies. Hold up. Jump to verse, this is the one I want. Verse 66.
Deuteronomy 28, verse 66.
Read.
And thy life shall hang in.
65.
Verse 65. And among these nations.
Among these nations, all these nations. Hey, I saw a video where it was, what it is? It was Ishmael that was driving the vans. It was Ishmael driving the vans. Go ahead.
And among these nations.
Among these nations.
Shalt thou find no ease.
You're going to find no ease. No ease. That means no comfort. Nothing will be easy. Go ahead.
Neither shall the sole of thy foot have rest.
You ain't going to have no rest in your life. Your whole life is going to be nothing but anguish, stress, turmoil, hatred. Go ahead.
But the Lord shall give thee there a trembling heart.
And that's why we were able to be conquered. We were able to be conquered because we didn't have that strong heart. We didn't have that strong, I'm going to whoop anybody ass heart. God said he's going to give us a trembling heart. Come on.
And failing of eyes.
Read.
And sorrow of mind.
Sorrow of mind. That's why we got to drink. That's why the so-called Native Americans got to drink all the time.
Damn.
Sorrow of mind. We've been whooped in our own lands, pushed to a land that we don't want, and if you find stuff on that land, the white man has the right to come and move you off that land to take what you got. And we're going to go into that next. How when Gad was moved into the different parts of the land they were given by the white man, if they found oil on that land, the white man would come and take it.
The hell is this?
Kill them. Take the land. Go ahead.
And thy life shall hang in doubt before thee, and thou shalt fear day and night.
It says our life shall hang in doubt. That means every day you waking up, you're not sure if you're going to make it back home. You're not sure if you're going to live to see another day. Your life is in doubt. When you get pulled over, you walking down the street, even when you think it's supposed to be for help, let's just say somebody was really trying to get off of liquor, and somebody pull up and say, hey, man, I'll take you to a rehab right now. Just get in. And you say, you know what, thank you, I need this. And then they blow your head off. And then lie to the government and say you are actually out at a doggone rehabilitation center. Damn. So they done murdered you, and now they're making money off of you being somewhere you're not at. But you actually dead.
Yeah, and they don't do no investigation, so they can keep claiming that you're still helping you.
For 3 years.
You think God is not going to hold you guilty for that?
That means I murdered you 3 years ago, but I'm claiming that you still at this rehabilitation, getting treatment for being drunk. That's some evil stuff, man. Go ahead.
And thou shalt fear day and night.
Thou shalt fear day and night.
And shall have none assurance of thy life.
We have no assurance of our lives. We have no assurance of our life. The white man have assurance of his life. The white woman has an assurance of their life. They can guarantee you, I damn sure guarantee you ain't taking me to jail, Bob. You in what army? Then what white people say when they get pulled over. Why'd you pull me over?
You better shut your
Why?
mouth.
Can I get your ID? No, you can't get my ID. Why'd you pull me over? I pulled you over because, nope, I didn't do it. Nope, you're not getting my ID. I ain't get out of the car. The hell with you. You gonna need an army, Patty. Buddy. Oh, shit. You gonna need an army. I'm a veteran. I'm a U.S. citizen. You gonna need, you in what army? Get sir, you got the car? No.
Yep,
You gonna have to rip me out the car.
They'll close the car door and drive off.
And drive off, roll up the window and everything.
And a lot of times police won't even chase them.
That's because they have assurance of their life.
What?
Putting hands on a white man could potentially mean lawsuit, lose your job, lose everything. Kill a black man and you will get $10 million in your PayPal account overnight. But you put hands on a white man, you're gonna hear from my lawyer, buddy.
Yeah.
You're gonna hear from my attorney tomorrow. I want your badge. I want your pension. I want your retirement, your house. That house you got, that's mine now.
Say what?
The car you drive, that's mine. This is what white people do. They have assurance of their life. Black people, we don't say a damn word. Yes, sir. No, sir. You need my ID? Yeah. Oh, here you go. I'm going to reach for my ID now. Is that okay?
Damn.
I'm going to take my hand slowly. You gotta narrate every move you do when you get pulled over as an Israelite.
I hate it here.
You got to narrate every move you do, man. All right, officer, I know you told me to get out the car. I have my seatbelt on. Do you want to unbuckle it? Or do you want me to unbuckle it? Go ahead and unbuckle it. Okay, which hand do you want me to unbuckle it with? The left hand, okay. I'm slowly, you see my left hand. I'm going down to unbuckle it. Click. I'm going to slowly come back. You see my fingers. And I'm going back 10-2. What else do you need me to do, officer? I need you to step out of the car. Okay. Are you going to open the car door? Or do you want me to open the car door? You see how we got to do? We got to degrade ourselves just because we don't have assurance of our life.
I hate it here.
We could be handing an officer an ID card, and it could be mistaken as a gun. And then the officer will articulate in his report that he mistaken the license as a gun and won't be charged illegally.
Damn.
It'll be justified.
He'll be justified. I fear for my life. He was a big black man. He was 6'6", 300 pounds. He could have easily overtaken me.
Come on now, dog.
This is what they put in. But that's us not being assurance of our life. We don't have no assurance of our life, man. We walk down the street, and we are like, what do they call? Like lambs to the slaughter.
Damn.
That's what we are. And then we treat each other like that. We treat each other like we're nothing but slaughter. Like, yeah, I can kill 100 million of y'all because I don't give a damn.
The hell is this?
That's how we treat each other. That's how we treat each other. We are doing what we have been taught and bred to do. And that's murder each other wholesale. Murder each other.
We doing Esau's bidding.
That's exactly what we do.
And we glory in it through music, through bragging. You know, how many fights you won, how many bodies you caught. And them bodies is never anybody outside of the nation of Israel.
Yep.
It's your people.
Your
always.
people. Your people.
The hell is
but
this?
we don't care. We don't care. Man, I was looking on YouTube and something came up about Chicago rappers that have died in the past like 6 months. And man, I tell you, it was like 30 dudes that wasn't even past the age of 25. This dude killed this dude. So this dude's gang killed this dude, and this dude's gang killed that dude, and that dude killed this dude, and this dude. I'm like, golly, like it like we don't. It's like life don't mean nothing. Life and death is nothing but a word out there in Chicago. Life and death is nothing. I'll kill you. I don't care about my life, so why would I care about yours? The murderous spirit in this country is rampant. It's rampant. Get over here, 4-1. It's rampant. That's why the Most High tell us we must repent. We must repent.
That's right.
Because you are going to die. You might as well die in your repentant life instead of your old nigga life. Go ahead.
The book of Hosea, chapter 4, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Hear the word of the Lord, ye children of Israel.
Ye children of Israel.
For the Lord hath a controversy with the inhabitants of the land.
Come on.
Because there is no truth.
Ain't no truth. Ain't no truth. Everybody lies. The Most High's lied on. Christ is lied on. The disciples are lied on. The words that are written in the Bible are lied on. Bring it out. The life that Christ walked is lied on. Everything ain't no truth in the land.
The hell is this?
They told us we were enemies when we were actually brothers. Right. They told us we were enemies. We were actually distant relatives. We actually came from the same father. But they told us we were nothing. God said ain't no truth in the land, man. Ain't nobody out telling the truth but the brothers in purple.
That's right.
Yeah, I said it. I said it.
Bring it out.
Tough titty if you're mad.
Hey, Cap, there's no truth about who's doing dirt in our community.
Ain't no truth.
Everybody hide it.
Everybody was hot, bro. I seen this video. That's another video. Hey, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna send a video, bro. Let me see. Let me see. Did I send it? I don't think I sent it, bro. If I ain't sent it, then we're just gonna move on. I'll just explain it.
And it's crazy, Captain, because, you know, by those killings, the white man makes more money because they sell more music.
Yep. Speaking on that, there being no truth. You know, we were recently at the reservation, which we were actually received very well for the most part. But you know, there was a gentleman that had came to us and expressed to us that us trying to bring awareness to missing persons in Native American communities was actually frowned upon. Like, we should be careful.
Right. So the brother came into y'all. He said, "What?" He said, "Hey, I don't think y'all should do this right now."
He said, "Them flyers is not gonna make everybody happy. Y'all just be careful."
So why wouldn't this make everybody happy? We bringing awareness to what I thought was a big deal in the reservations.
We trying to help them stop go missing.
We trying to help them get found.
Somebody's lying.
Somebody's in the midst of trafficking their own people. That's what it is. Somebody got something to do with people getting kidnapped on the reservation. It's a money-making scheme, man. Bring it out. That's what it is. Kidnapping. What's another word for it? Trafficking. Trafficking is a $1 billion industry. I can traffic you for $50,000. And that's just one of you. That's just one of you. If I can get 10 of you, how much is that? $500,000? That's just 10. That's $500,000. All I got to do is take you from point A to point B and drop you off.
The hell is this?
And now what happens to you ain't got nothing to do with me. $50,000, man.
Come on now, dog.
Why you think people on the reservation, the certain people on the reservation, they don't want us there? They don't want the truth of the Bible there.
Bring it out.
Because the truth is going to uncover all of the lies. The light. Remember Christ saying, you are the light on the hill that can't be hid?
Can't be hid.
Can't be hid. Once you show up,
Bring it
now,
out.
oh, wait a minute. What y'all niggas doing here? Whoa, y'all, yeah, whoa, we don't know y'all faces. We're not able to look at y'all face. Who are y'all? What y'all talking about? What y'all bringing? But the good old white man could go up to the reservation and rape sons for 20 years. And nobody says a damn word. But as soon as we show up, oh, wait a minute, what y'all niggas doing? That's because we are the light.
The hell is this?
In a dark place. It's like cutting on the light bulb with roaches in the kitchen. They scatter. They scatter. That's what's going on. Where we at?
Still reading the script.
Go back to go to the next article.
Hey, Cap, and Deacon brought it out a couple of days ago. The children of light in those reservations receive us and this truth very well.
Yep.
It's just those few that's
few.
trying to keep the reservations in darkness that is resistant.
Yep. Hey, that's true. That's some heavy stuff because we were received.
Very well. Yep.
We were received.
Happy.
Like, oh, man, I'm so happy to see y'all. I'm happy y'all doing this. Somebody actually care about us. I'm happy.
That's right.
So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted, man. We understand Satan out there trying to stop us, but it ain't going to work.
Right.
It ain't going to work. Hey, you know what's crazy? When I be doing this, I hope the white man's watching this. I'll be praying that they be watching.
Bring it out.
I want the whole world to see this. Just how evil this people is and how much of a demise they've done to our people. They've done nothing but tear us down from the beginning of time.
I hate it here.
But little do they know, there is a God. Where we at? Yeah, play this thing. We gonna skip a lot. We ain't gonna be on long. We're gonna be to about 11:30. We got a whole bunch of videos, but we gonna get to the juicy stuff.
The Osage took their name from Missouri and Osage rivers. Niukanska, children of the Middle Waters. Move, said the great white father. There are many, so many hungry wolves.
Say wolves, stop! They say wolves. Y'all don't mind the movie, yo. Y'all know they gotta have a bunch of Edomites trying to play gad. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. It is. I'm not saying this sister ain't, or this woman ain't gad, nothing like that, but a majority of the movie, you're gonna see a lot of white people playing Native American. That's just the way it is, man.
Damn.
Hell, then they got her fall in love with Leonardo DiCaprio. This stuff is crazy, man. How come we don't succeed in movies only if we married to the opposite nation? That's it.
The hell is this?
If she was married to a Gadite brother, I'm telling you, she would not be the damn what's it called? She would not be a princess shown in this movie.
No.
She would not be. But the movie called A White Man Wolves. Say wolves everywhere. Go ahead.
Can you find the wolves in this picture?
Greed is an animal.
Can you find the wolves in this picture?
Damn, stop! Hey, this might be a movie we need to go see as a damn school. It say, can you find the wolves in this picture?
Bring it out.
It show nothing but all Edomites, white people in that picture. Hey, look up Osage tribe. Look that up.
It's crazy, Cap, because the movie have to ask that because we are so trustworthy of the white man.
Yep.
So-called natives were so trustworthy of the conquistadors. That's why in 2023 they even have to ask a question like, can you find them?
Right.
Can you notice
find
them?
the wolves in this picture?
Right. But we making it obvious. The Bible make it obvious.
Hey, go to we can't do Wikipedia? Yeah. Yep. Oh, go back. Right there. That's it. So this is what the movie is based off of, all right? Let's read it.
Osage Indian murders. The Osage Indian murders were a series of murders of Osage Native Americans in Osage County, Oklahoma, during the 1910s through the 1930s. Newspapers described the increasing number of unsolved murders as the Reign of Terror, lasting from 1921 to 1926. Some 60 or more wealthy, full-blood Osage Indians were reported killed from 1918 to 1931.
Go ahead, watch this.
Newer investigations indicate that other suspicious deaths during this time could have been misreported or covered up murders.
Oh, you better believe it. Hey, come on, y'all, pay attention, scroll down.
Including people who were heirs to future fortunes.
That's the point right there. People who were heirs to future fortunes. So we're going to find out what was the fortune that the Osage tribe was on. Go ahead.
Some of the murders were committed for the purposes of taking over land and wealth of Osage members whose land was producing valuable oil.
Valuable what?
Valuable oil.
So the land of the Osage tribe had valuable oil. Go ahead.
And who each had head rights that earned lucrative annual royalties.
Click on royalties. Yeah, read that.
A royalty payment. A royalty payment is a payment made by one party to another that owns a particular asset for the right to ongoing use of that asset. Royalties are typically agreed upon as a percentage of gross or net revenues derived from the use of an asset or a fixed price per unit sold of an item of such. But there are also other modes and metrics of compensation.
Here's the point.
A royalty interest is the right to collect a stream of future royalty payments.
So they took that away. They said, you know what? Y'all on this land, we got to kill y'all so that your children's children would never receive the royalty payments of this land. That's why a lot of these higher up Edomites, these white dudes, they so rich from birth, man. That's because their money gets passed down from generation to generation to generation. Then when you tell people this, they don't believe it. They don't believe it. Like, no, that ain't true. Yes, it is, idiot.
Say what?
That's what they did to the Native American Indians. They took away the royalties. Hell, even the so-called blacks. They took their inventions, took their ideas, and then put patents under their names as white people so that their children's children could never receive royalty, could never receive the benefit of being wealthy in this country. They did the same thing, and they still doing it today. They still doing it today. What you see, I'm going to tell y'all straight. What y'all see today in America, all of it came from the idea of an Israelite man or woman. Right. All of it. Y'all all right over there? It's all right, bro. I mean, you messing the brother up, bro. Please, thank you. Thank you, Lord. Go ahead and read that. Some of the where you at?
Investigation.
Yep.
Investigation by law enforcement, including the Bureau of Investigation, BOI, the preceding agency to the Federal Bureau of Investigation, or FBI, revealed extensive corruption among local officials involved in the Osage Guardian program.
Go ahead.
Most of the murders were never prosecuted.
All of the murders were never prosecuted. Don't get tripped over these words. Most, some, many of. No, none of them were prosecuted.
Come on now, dog.
Come on.
However, some of those involved were convicted and sentenced, including William Hale, who ordered the murders of his nephew's wife and other members of her family to gain control of their oil rights.
Who ordered the murders of his nephew's wife. This is what the movie's about. Damn. William Hale ordered the murder of his nephew's wife and the tribal members to get control of the oil rights. Go ahead.
Two other men implicated with Hale, Henry Grammer and Asa Kirby, died during the investigation. Grammer died in
Hey, click on William Hale. Let's see. Go down. I do want to see something real quick. Go down. Stop. Go up. Stop. Go down. No, I'm playing. We can be there who don't look please. Read Tom White.
Tom White, special agent in charge, wrote in a 1932 memo to FBI Director J. Edgar Hoover. Eventually, Hale became a millionaire who dominated local politics and seemingly could not be punished for any of the many crimes which were laid at his door.
So go up, and I want you to read, go down. What you say? Yeah.
A power player on the Osage reservation, Hale rose to local prominence through years of bribery, extortion, and intimidation. In 1921, he ordered the murders of his nephew's wife's sister and mother, followed by her cousin, another sister, and brother-in-law 2 years later to gain control of their oil rights.
So he murdered his nephew's wife, sister, and mother, followed by her cousin. So he left no seed to receive the royalties. He said, we're going to kill everybody to make sure that they don't receive any royalty. But then, go down. And I want you to read that part again.
Eventually, Hale became a millionaire.
This dude became a millionaire off of murder and robbing of so-called Native American people.
What
Come on.
the hell?
Who dominated local politics.
So, I mean, people were actually voting for this dude. He dominated politics.
Damn.
That means the American people knew that he murdered and slaughtered the Native American Indians, and they still voted for him. Come on.
Who dominated local politics and seemingly could not be punished.
Could not be what?
Could not be punished.
This dude was, what do you call it? Invulnerable? What's the word? Invincible. Untouchable. Amazing. Thank you. He was untouchable. Come on.
What the hell is this?
And seemingly could not be punished for any of the many crimes which were laid at his door.
See, that's why I hold that. Get Ezekiel 35. You see that? That's what the most I say, man. The law is slack, man. The law is slack, man. They don't do nothing. Get Ezekiel 35. I want you to read verse 2.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 35, verse 2.
Bring it out.
Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir.
Mount Seir is a so-called white man. Come on.
And prophesy against it, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord God, behold, O Mount Seir.
Oh, white man.
I am against thee.
God said he against your ass. He against you. You got your people with you, but the God of heaven and earth says he's against you. Come on.
And I will stretch out mine hand against
the
thee.
The Lord gonna smite thee. Come on.
And I will make thee most desolate.
He gonna make you base. Read on.
I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate.
With destruction come to this place.
Right.
Read.
And thou shalt know that I am the Lord.
Verse 5.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred.
You know what type of hatred it takes for you to kill a mother, a daughter, sons, nieces, nephews, aunties, all for some damn oil? It takes an immense amount of hatred, man. To hang a sister up on a tree, rip the baby out of her belly, and step on it. Smash the baby against the rock. You know how much hatred that takes? That takes amount of hatred that I don't even have.
The hell is this?
I can't take a baby out. Some of us can't even gut a damn fish. Talk about some gutting a human.
Little bone baby.
A boy, right, still attached to the umbilical cord. Take that baby that's got fluid all over it and smash it against a stone.
I hate it here.
Or hang the woman up, she pregnant, butt naked, and while she kicking it and twitching, slice the belly open, the baby falls to the floor and you step on his head.
Think God is not going to hold you guilty for that?
And during all these things, it's an audience.
Right, for everybody.
This ain't like it's hard for them to do. This is entertainment. This is joy.
This is joy.
That's a level of, that's deep hatred.
That's some deep hatred. That's why the Most High say it's a perpetual hatred. Yeah. It's something that can't even be described. It can't even be explained. The type of demons you gotta have to do something like that.
Captain, they did it before and they did it now
They
too.
still doing it today. You see Rasheem Carter?
And they have impunity.
Yeah.
Untouchable.
Yeah, they untouchable. Yeah, hell yeah. You see Rasheem Carter?
Yeah.
How the hell you take somebody's spine up? His spine was detached from his body. How?
The hell is this?
Animals don't even do that. Animals don't even do that. That sound like hunters.
Vicious.
That sound like vicious white men who dress deers every week. The cunning hunter. Who know exactly how to take the backbone off the hip, know how to take the gallbladder out so don't destroy the meat, know exactly where to cut all the ligaments. That sound like a white man.
The hell is this?
And then spread his body parts
All over the
strategically
place.
all over the
Right,
city.
to make it seem like it was an animal. Oh yeah, this is animal. His skull was open. His brain was out.
I hate it
This is
here.
an animal. No, animals don't do that, man. Animals don't do that. I'm telling you, man, this man is evil, man. Read.
Because thou hast had a perpetual hatred and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel.
Shed the blood of the children of Israel. You so-called Native Americans, you are the children of Israel. You so-called Hispanics, you are the children of Israel.
Hallelujah.
God said he got something for this white man's ass, man. He got something for him because he has hated us so immensely. Come on.
By the force of the sword.
By the force of the sword, the bullet. Come on.
In the time of their calamity. In the time that their iniquity had an end.
Watch this.
Therefore, as I live.
And this is how you know God is black. On my life. This is how I know Christ is black.
Bring it out.
On my life. on everything.
Bring it out.
It says, therefore, as I live, on my life, I'm going to get you back. Hey, I'm going to tell you straight. When somebody say that, you know this nigga might mean business. Yeah. I'm about to say, on my life, I got you. On my life, I'm going to get you. That means the rest of his life is dedicated to getting your ass.
That's all he's thinking about.
That was Christ saying. Read verse 6 again.
Therefore, as I live,
come on,
saith the Lord God,
read.
I will prepare thee unto blood.
God said, I will prepare thee unto blood. You know when you prepare something, I mean, I'm building you up just to destroy your ass.
Just for the fall.
Just for the fall, because I want you to be at your peak.
Bring it out.
I want to bring out all of my tricks. I want to bring out all of my powers just to show that you are actually nothing. I want you to get the strongest. I want you to get the most destructive. I want you to be the best of the best of the best, sir. Just so I can show you how powerful I am.
Message.
Damn! Read that part again, verse 6.
Therefore, as I live.
Therefore, my life. Come on.
Saith the Lord God.
Read.
I will prepare thee unto blood.
I will prepare thee unto blood.
And blood shall pursue thee.
And blood shall pursue you. I'm going to put your ass to death. I'm going to punish you. I'm going to get you. Though hand joined in hand, the wicked should not be unpunished. Come on.
Since thou hast not hated blood.
Since you don't hate blood. Since you don't hate murdering. Hey, this how you know we God's people. This how you know we God's people.
That's right.
We're the only people that can hate this nation, but still go day to day, knowing that we must be harmless as a dove, wise as a serpent. When this white man hates you, he can't hide it.
He can.
See, we can hide it. We gonna make this white man feel like we love them.
Yeah.
We gonna make this white man feel like we'll never turn our back on you, Billy. You got a friend in me. But it's impossible for this white man to fake his hate.
That's right.
It's impossible. It's going to be shown eventually. Now, what the most I say, what? The iron's going to always, eventually, it's going to rust. Never trust our enemy. For as iron rusts, so shall his wickedness. It's impossible for them to hide it. That's how we are the children of God. We have morals in us. We have that spirit in us to be like, you know what? I hate you, but I know I got to live peaceably with you. I hate your guts, but I got a family at home to feed. The white man will say, I hate all you. I got a wife and 10 kids, but I'm going to go shoot up a school anyway.
I hate it here.
I'm going to kill myself and kill my family. That's some white people stuff, man.
And we have our people have some type of hope in the end.
Right.
Like even in slavery, we would sing songs that would show the hope that we had, even though a lot of us didn't really know the Bible like that.
Yep.
We still feel like it's something good at the end.
Yep.
Most High got us.
Yep.
You know?
Because we already know. During slavery, swing low, sweet chariot. What are we talking about? We talking about Christ coming back to take us where? Home. The white man that teaches that. White man that okay, I want you to sing soprano, you alto, you bass. This is how the lyrics gonna go. The white man that teaches those Negro spirituals, it's just in us. Hell, we couldn't even read.
Hell no.
Go back. Where we at?
We just finished verse 6.
Oh, that's it. All right, so go back to the video. Was we done with that video? Okay, go back. That's fine. Yeah. Go to the next video. Because I really want to get to the end. We gonna have to skip a lot, y'all. We gonna have to skip. And let me see. Hold up. Where we at? Yeah. Okay, yeah. Go ahead. Play that. Come on.
On May 27, 1921, hunters were exploring a remote ravine in Osage County, Oklahoma, when they came across the decaying body of a 36-year-old woman who'd been shot in the back of the head. This woman would later be identified as Osage native Anna Brown. Hours later, another body would be found, also by gunshot to the head, and this person would turn out to be Anna's cousin, Charles Whitehorn. Several months later, Anna's sister Minnie and her mother Lizzie would both be found dead of a peculiar wasting illness. Unfortunately, this was just the beginning of what we now know as the Reign of Terror. Hello, I'm James, and welcome to True Crime Junkie. Today, I'll be diving into the deeply disturbing story of the Osage Nation murders. Our story begins with the Osage Nation, an indigenous tribe from North America that originally came from the Ohio and Mississippi River valleys. In the early 1800s, the Osage people had settled in the present-day Missouri and Arkansas regions and had become the dominant power, surviving on nomadic buffalo hunting and agriculture. In 1804, then President of the US, Thomas Jefferson, hosted a delegation of Osage Nation leaders. Jefferson allegedly called them the finest men we have ever seen and promised them that they shall know our nation only as friends.
Yeah, right.
No.
Stop.
That is not what would happen.
Yeah, unfortunately, that ain't what happened. Tell you, the white man, the devil, man, they said, man, y'all are the finest people we've ever met. You can assure that we'll be your friend. And then what they did, slaughtered them. Come on.
Come on now, dog.
Play it.
Over the next 20 years, the Osage people would be slowly stripped of their land by the US government, losing almost 100 million acres, or approximately 156,000 square miles. Following this, the Osage tribe were forced into a domain in southeastern Kansas, which measured roughly 4 million acres. According to the US government, this land would be theirs forever. However, this promise would also be reneged. White settlers began squatting there, and the Osage were forced to sell. The Osage people would eventually come to settle in present-day Oklahoma, purchasing a parcel of land for roughly $1 million. It was land that no one else had wanted due to its unsuitability for agriculture.
So stop.
Yes.
It said so mind you, it said they had 400 million acres or 100 million acres?
4 million acres.
I think it was like 100 million acres they had, or something like that. Then it was pushed to 4 million. Then it was pushed to a plot of land that they bought for 1 million that nobody else wanted.
What in the hell?
Well, what y'all pay attention to was it? Nobody else wanted this land. It was not good for agriculture. It wasn't good for nothing. They bought this land for $1 million. Nobody else wanted it. Go ahead.
Osage made sure to add in the purchase agreement that they would also own the oil, gas, coal, and other minerals below the ground. In the early 20th century, oil was indeed discovered on their land, and they leased it to prospectors. They became wealthy through the returns from leasing fees generated by their head rights, which are known as a legal grant of land given to settlers during the period of European colonization in the Americas. Now, according to David Grann's book, Killers of the Flower Moon, the Osage Nation and the Birth of the FBI, in 1923 alone, the tribe took in more than $30 million. That's equivalent to a staggering $400 million in today's money. As David Grann puts it, the Osage were considered the wealthiest people per capita in the world. With their wealth, the Osage were able to buy mansions and cars, yet many people found fault in this. A magazine at the time said, "Every time a new well is drilled, the Indians are that much richer."
Damn!
The Osage Indians are becoming so rich that something will have to be done about it. The government responded by deeming many of the Osage people as incompetent in managing their own monetary affairs.
Stop. Mind you, y'all, it just said they were the most wisest people, famous people, richest people on the earth. They was buying houses. In order to buy housing cars, you got to be a little competent. You got to be competent in order to close on a house, to buy a car, to lease out your oil to other agencies, to other businesses. You got to be competent, man. And then all of a sudden this magazine comes out and says, every time an oil is digged, Native Indians gets richer. Something's got to be done. Then, right. That's what they did. They slandered them. And then the white men say, you know what? I don't think y'all are competent enough to run this oil industry y'all got. Go ahead.
Halfway. Take a few.
And had guardians appointed to do this for them. Naturally, the Osage became targets for theft and also marriage. Allegedly, a white woman sent a letter to the tribe offering herself to a wealthy Osage man, stating, "Will you please tell the richest Indian you know of, and he will find me as good and true."
Stop. It said the Osage became big for being robbed and married. And guess who was marrying them? White people. White people.
They at the time they probably thought it was love.
It was
Cap.
love.
That's what they thought.
Not only love, but also royalty. It was royal to marry a white man. What? It was royal to marry a white woman. And that's what they thought. They thought, oh, damn, I can get a white man. I get a white woman. Oh, I'm living good. Not knowing that they only did that to get your royalty, to get your funding, your money from your people. That's why it's so big, man. Give me Deuteronomy, what's that? Deuteronomy 6? Yeah. That's why the Most High say keep, what he said, Sirach? So that thou raise, to keep your flower of the seed of your, something like that. I forget how it go. Somebody find that. Yeah. Go ahead and read that also.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 3.
Bring it out.
Neither shalt thou make marriages with them.
Go ahead.
Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son.
Go ahead.
For they will turn away thy son from following me.
Meaning what? Not only will we learn the ways of the white man, we will not be in the ways of God. So that means everything about us that God gave us, we would deem it bad. Our hair, bad. Why you think, hey man, I was watching this video.
Come on now, dog.
I was watching this video. And, you got it? And I'm watching this video, and this is the most nerdiest white dude with no facial hair, just nerdy geek, goes up to the most ghettoest black woman with a ass out, titties out, and she is just head over heels for this nerdy white dude. She is just all smiles, all teeth. She want to give it up right there.
Hell no.
A black brother approach her, and it's, what you want? Nah. Nope. You got to have a car. You got to have a 6 foot. You got to be 6'8".
Wait a minute.
Your private part got to be 12 inches long.
6-pack.
6-pack. Can't have no kids.
Halfway.
Got to have good benefits. Good credit. That lets you know all of those qualifications is what she sees in a white man.
Look.
When she sees a white man,
Look at this.
she don't have to ask the white man about any qualifications.
Somebody come and look at this. Look at this.
Come on, y'all. I'll praise it. Appreciate you. Come on. Where we at?
Deuteronomy.
Just go back to the video. Play the video.
Any human being can be. Anna Brown and her family are very important to this story, and you will come to understand why. Anna was a member of the Osage tribe and was known to enjoy speakeasies and whiskey. She was previously divorced, so owned her own estate and head rights. She had 3 sisters, Minnie, Rita and Molly, and a mother, Lizzie Kyle, all of whom were very wealthy. As mentioned at the beginning of the story, both Anna and Charles' bodies would be found on the 27th of May. Local police would conduct a short investigation and conclude that Anna and Charles were murdered by parties unknown and left it at that.
Parties unknown. Okay, sure. Come on.
Later, Anna's sister Minnie would die of a strange, unexplained illness. Anna and Minnie's mother, Lizzie, had inherited head rights from her late husband, and now 2 of her deceased daughters. When she also died of the same wasting illness that had taken Minnie, her remaining daughters, Molly and Rita, became fabulously wealthy. Within the next few months, many other healthy Osage people befell the same unidentified wasting illness that had taken Minnie and Lizzie. On February the 6th, 1923, another relative of Anna, Henry Rowan Horse, was discovered shot in the head in his car on the reservation. One of Lizzie's two remaining daughters, Rita, was married to a white man named Bill Smith. Both Rita and Bill felt that the circumstances surrounding their family members' illnesses were suspicious and linked to the shootings of Anna Brown and Charles Whitehorn. Bill confided in his friends that he believed the strange illness was actually poisoning and that he didn't expect to live long. Following this, Rita and Bill began to receive threats and intimidating warnings. And on March the 10th, 1923, at around 3 a.m. in the morning, a bomb containing 5 gallons of nitroglycerin exploded on the porch of their home.
Yeah, don't that sound familiar? Don't that sound familiar?
Yeah.
In Oklahoma? And they in Oklahoma? They bombing Black Wall Street. They bombed the Osage reservation.
Damn!
It's the same method, man. The same people going through the same curses. Going through the same atrocities.
That's right.
All because they hate us. They hate to see us succeed. They hate to see us get ahead. They hate to see that. That's why you see more white CEOs than anything. That's why you see black, you don't see black NFL owners, NBA owners, record label owners. It's very rare.
TV station networks.
Right.
Look at Bill Cosby.
Yeah, they blackballed him. He tried to get a TV, and all of a sudden, he's a serial rapist. And he's out, and guess what? I just see the news like 20 more women came out again. Yeah, he's out. He's out of prison.
The hell is this?
Put him back.
And like a couple weeks ago, 20 more, I forget the number, but a bunch of more ugly-ass white Edomite women came out again and said that they also was raped by Bill Cosby.
Amazing.
So not only is this man having to suffer because of the things that he want to do to benefit his people, but now he ain't going to never get ahead. You, my brother, are cursed. You are Israelite. You are an Israelite. Come on. Better sleep over there.
According to Grand's book, neighbors heard the explosion for miles around, with the force of the blast blowing out windows in the neighboring town of Fairfax. Many searchers arrived at the house, including Rita's brother-in-law and Molly's husband, Ernest Buckhart. Bill Smith was severely injured, but would later die in hospital 4 days later. Both Rita and her servant Nellie Brookshire were killed instantly. On June 28, 1923, another Osage man, George Bighart, boarded a train to Oklahoma City to go to hospital. Doctors had suspected that Bighart's symptoms suggested he had actually ingested poisoned whiskey. Upon this revelation...
Stop! So they were They were poisoning them with liquor. They was putting poison inside their liquor. We just read it in Judith 5.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Your ruin. Go ahead. Again, it shows that they benefited off of our addiction. Just how they benefit today in Medicaid, they benefited back then with liquor. They was able to kill off our brothers and sisters, take the oil, take the money, take the royalties, and now these murderers and killers, their great-great-grandchildren are millionaires because they murdered the true owners of this land. Go ahead.
That's right.
Bighart phoned his lawyer, William Watkins Vaughan, and suggested they meet immediately for an urgent meeting. Bighart had suspicions about who may have been behind the murders of Osage people and said that he had access to documents that could prove this. The very next day, Vaughan was found missing when a porter on the train came to wake him and found his bed on the train had not been used. Only 36 hours after he had met with Bighart, Vaughan's body was found beside the railroad tracks 5 miles south of Port Husker. His neck had been broken and his skull was crushed. Vaughan left behind a wife and 10 children. Between the years of 1921 to 1925, at least 60 other deaths of Osage men and women were reported, but the number is likely to have been a lot higher. All of the land was inherited or deeded to the government-appointed guardians, who were local white lawyers and businessmen. In the 1920s, detective police work was not as organized as it is today. A man named Harv Frias was the sheriff of Osage County at the time of the murders, and he was rumored to have been friends with many gamblers and alcoholics. As expected, Frias was not doing much for the investigation into the deaths of the Osage members. The tribe were angry that the sheriff had done nothing to investigate, so they asked for help from a man named Barney McBride. Now, Barney was a white oil man who was on very good terms with the tribe and agreed to go to Washington, D.C. to request the government to assist with the investigation. Barney was found dead the next morning, stabbed over 20 times. Now, this is where the FBI come into the picture, formerly the Bureau of Investigation. In the 1920s, the FBI was still relatively small, with only a few hundred agents. In 1924, a man named J. Edgar Hoover was appointed director, even though he was only 29. He oversaw the expansion of the FBI's investigative capabilities and implemented new practices such as fingerprinting, handwriting analysis, and the use of forensic science in criminal investigations. Hoover appointed a man named Tom White to head the investigation into the Osage deaths. White was a Texan man who had grown up in a home connected to the police force, as his father was the local sheriff in Austin. White decided he would be the public face of the investigation and have other agents working undercover disguised as cattlemen, insurance agents, and oil prospectors. Through building trust with the Osage people and conducting undercover investigations, the FBI was led to a man named William Hale. William King Hale was once known as the King of the Osage Hills, but is now known as the Osage King of Crime. He was born on December 24, 1874, and originally came from Texas. Hale had become well known in the community where he built Hale Ranch and gained his wealth raising cattle. Hale's nephews, Brian and Ernest Buckhart, also migrated from Texas to Osage County, where they discovered the immense wealth of members of the Osage Nation. Ernest Buckhart was the husband of Molly Kyle, the last surviving member of Anna's family. Unfortunately, this marriage was not a result of true love. Rather, it was part of a well-thought-out and evil master plan concocted by Hale. Hale saw the wealth of the members of the Osage Nation and decided he wanted to steal it from them. He persuaded his nephew Ernest to marry Molly Kyle, a full-blooded Osage. Hale...
Y'all heard that? He persuaded his nephew to marry the sister of full-blooded Osage Indian. Why do you think that? To get the money. To kill her, then his nephew would get the money. Go ahead. Ain't no love, man. Don't no white man love you.
And Cabot said he was already wealthy.
Yeah, he was already wealthy.
From raising cattle.
You wanted more. Greedy, man. Greed. What does it say? Greed is like what? I forgot what the movie said. But go ahead.
Hale then arranged for the murders of Molly's sisters, her brother-in-law, her mother, and her cousin, in order to cash in on the insurance policies and head rights of each family member. Ernest then started to poison Molly, and if she died, they would be granted $500,000 a year or more. Luckily, Molly, who was a deeply religious person, had told a priest that she feared she was being poisoned. The priest told her not to drink any more alcohol, and he also alerted the FBI. Through threats, bribes, and false leads, Hale was able to hide from the investigation for 2 years. When police had gained the trust of the Osage, they built a case, and finally, Brian Buckhart talked. The so-called Osage Reign of Terror began with Anna in early May 1921. Brian Buckhart and his accomplice Kelsey Morrison met Anna at Molly's home, where she was very drunk. They then took her down to 3 Mile Creek, not far from her home, where Morrison shot and killed her. The same occurred for Molly's cousin, Charles Whitehorn. The strange wasting disease that claimed Minnie, Lizzie, and countless others was found to be poisoning. Hale and his nephews were also behind the nitroglycerin bomb that killed Rita, Bill, and their servant, Nettie. The extent of the killing was far greater than the Bureau ever exposed, and there were tens, if not hundreds, of murders that have yet to be solved to this day.
That's it. Get Micah. Get Micah. We ain't gonna be long. Matter of fact, we're gonna end on this scripture. We got a lot of videos. We ain't gonna get to them. I really want to deal with that LGBTQ. Oh, man. Because Northern Kingdom is losing their damn mind with that thing. What I said? Nah, where it says they covered fields. Yeah. Read that.
The book of Micah, chapter 2, verse 2.
Let's read verse 1.
Verse 1. Woe to them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their beds.
That's what they do. They work evil upon their beds. Go ahead.
When the morning is light, they practice it, because it is in the power of their hand.
It is in the power of their hand to make things like nitroglycerin bombs and drop them on houses. It's in their power to do this stuff. It's in their power to take lands, covet fields, take oil, murder a whole generation of, murder a whole family, man. Mothers, aunties, fathers, nieces, nephews, uncles, grandmothers, grandfathers, all so that you can be rich. All so that you can be rich. Go ahead.
And they covet fields.
And they covet fields. Go ahead.
And take them by violence.
And take them by violence, by murders, by killings, by rapings, by interracial marriage. I want your feel so bad. I'm going to marry your wife, your daughter, just so that I can get it in my family line. I'm marrying her just for the money. Go ahead.
And houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man and his house.
So they do what?
So they oppress a man and his house.
A man and his house, his family, come on.
Even a man and his heritage.
And his whole heritage, man. They have stolen everything, and the world acts like this ain't go down. I watched the video where they say the kind of farms, slave farms. No, that was Bishop that brought that out. And I had to go back and watch it. The sex farms, they won't talk about that. When Bishop was going over the buck breaking, they won't talk about that. They won't talk about that stuff because they're so ashamed of what their forefathers did.
Think God is not going to hold you guilty for that?
I never heard about the Osage massacre. I never heard, and this happened hundreds of years. What, 1913? I think it was.
Years ago.
Yeah, about 100 years ago. This happened 100 years ago.
And they said to this day, still all the murders that Hale and his people committed still ain't really reached the surface.
Come on,
it said
man.
tens of hundreds have not been reported. They slaughtered a whole nation of people, man. A whole tribe of people. Damn. Just to get the money. That's how evil this people. They would have said they covet fields and they take it by what? By violence. And houses and take them away. That's what they do. Go ahead. Verse 3.
Verse 3. Therefore thus saith the Lord, behold, against this family do I devise an evil.
Come on.
From which ye shall not remove your necks.
Go ahead.
Neither shall ye go haughtily, for this time is evil.
God said, ain't no escape, man. Which ye shall not remove your necks, neither shall ye go haughtily. For this time is it. Ain't no escape. Ain't no escape. So all praise to the Most High, man. We appreciate y'all that tuned in to tonight's class on here on the Native Hour. We over Medicaid, murder, and more. All right. Stay tuned next week. We're going to be on Lord's Will, Life Last, next Wednesday after the Power Hour. All right. All praise to the Most High. To my left,
Officer Jonah.
To my right,
Soldier Yokanam.
Hey, I want to give a shout out to our bishops, our deacons, the captains, all you mighty men that have paved the way.
That's right.
For us to have courage.
Right.
For us to have no fear. For all my soldiers, officers, man, that's on the front line doing the work of the Lord. Don't let nobody try to stop you, man. Nobody. Nobody gonna stop this, man. I don't give a damn who you are. I don't give a damn if you got on tights or fringes. You ain't stopping this work, man. You ain't stopping this work. And to the friendly neighborhood white man, you can go to hell.
Bring it out.
You and your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, all y'all can go to hell.
And keep your apology.
And keep
That's
your
right.
We don't want your apology, man.
Want it.
You see, they ain't sit down with Bishop.
Nope.
They don't want to sit down with Bishop because they know everything they said is going to be thrown on them because they're a bunch of damn demon liars, man. Hey, I want to give a shout out to the sister, Sister Tar, that made these shirts and embroidered the shirts. Friends the month, all praise to the Most High. Officer Simon Judah got the banner. Hey, man, we on the way, man. We on the way. We on the way. We trying, y'all. Just pray for us out here. Just pray for. We gonna get it in and pray for the damn IT department. Where the bomb at? Why you drop a bomb? All right, let's try this again. And pray for the damn IT department.
Right.
All praises. Brothers in the spirit. Hey, all praises, y'all. All praise to the Most High, y'all. Hey, like, share, subscribe. IUIC Denver. All right. Let's try to get these views up, these numbers up, so we can reach our people. All right. Stay tuned next week. All right, Israel. With that, we say shalom.
She told turn that thing up.